Kenya Moore. Come on up here, girl. Kenya. Now, Kenya has been fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and whether y'all want to acknowledge or not, anytime somebody is fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta or any reality show, they go broke. Okay? Big time. Y'all refusing to acknowledge that Candy is having financial hardship after all her restaurants got closed down and she's owing them people all that money and not including all the employees that got laid off from the nasty food, okay? But y'all are refusing to think just because y'all see them sitting on TV and they got their makeup done, they got an outfit, they traveling, that they got some money. Chaotic around here losing his damn mind. I saw Chaotic live the other day on YouTube saying he done got fired from Love and Hip Hop and he don't know what to do. I said, get a job. Get a job. But they so used to, having everybody. He's like, somebody said this to me. They said, I am broke famous. I said, I ain't never heard of that, but that's a good broke famous. And so Kenya Moore has, even though I knew that this was not going to work, she was just evicted from her salon. Okay. And so it was supposed to be a Kenya hair care salon, the same salon that she had just rented out on the day she got fired. Okay, and so she had a grand opening there and decided to expose another woman's sex tape, okay, that she had gotten from Ming Lee. And so we can go back and forth if we want, Ming. We can do it. Okay. And so she had got all that information from Britt's best friend, Ming Lee, okay, who desperately wanted to join the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she just wasn't given housewife. The same way Jocelyn Hernandez will never give housewife. You give house mom at the strip club, Jocelyn. There's a difference between housewife and house mom, okay? You cannot sit with the Kenyans. Sorry, okay? So here's the thing. And so when I saw her open up the salon, it was gorgeous, the location and everything. But I was just like, well, where the people at? Where the people renting the booths? And if you paying, and supposedly this rent was around like $15,000-$20,000. If you're paying $20,000 a month, how much are you charging the stylist? And the stylist got their own individual salon suites. So how you gonna pay this rent being that you got fired on the day you opened the salon? Now, I ain't like shading Kenya or nothing like that. Everybody got their financial problems, but it's just the business plan from a behind-the-scenes executive standpoint didn't make sense to me. Like, how was you going to keep this up? And so when the eviction got filed, just like when Candy's evictions got filed right after she lost her job on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I was trying to figure out who was going to pay the bill. So I guess maybe she thought she was going to get right back on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I'm being told by sources at the production company, they ain't hiring her back. She finished. She done. So for her saying that it's just a misunderstanding, it's a mistake. I'm gonna pay all the bills, even though they have already filed in Fulton County for default, and you have got to get out, even though nobody was really ever in there. I don't see no oil, no fingerprints on the glass, no oil stain. You can't slip when you get up in there. Don't smell nothing because ain't nobody been in there. It was all for show. Let that place go, girl, and stop playing. And just get you a direct-to-customer e-commerce line for some hair care because you can damn sure sell it, that in skincare, and be done with it.